Morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning, Beta. So, in our previous class, we were discussing about organizational change. One company was there. In this company, the promoter of that company moved to Japan with its new product. The company was making the t-shirts and the dresses for the sports. This individual went to the Japan with his product for the competition or for getting the order from the abroad. Although company was working in India and supplying the product to the Indian market. When the company was supplying the product to the Indian market, that means the consumer were Indian and the customer were Indian. But in the international field, this individual got the order from the company for making the golf dresses for the golf player. He got the order. He got the order from the Japanese company, and he came back to India. When he came back to India, he was very much happy that I got this project over there. I got this project over there. Condition was from the abroad company was this, that you have to supply the product of some units or some the dresses, that 20,000 dresses you have to supply within the 2 month of the agreement. After that, for every 3 months, you will be supplying the number of the product the Japanese company. So everyone was happy. The promoter was very much happy that I have now we will be getting the more product over there or better product over there in our company, and now we are here successful in our field. Now when he came back to India, what is the situation of the company or their company? The conditions from the company from Japan, that you have to supply the product within a time frame. You have to supply the product within a time frame. Apart from that, apart from that, you have to take this in consideration that you will be supplying the product within a 3 months. The company employee was not having the experience of the making the product of the international level. Second thing, second thing was there. They were working on the machine where more that human resource was engaged over there. But for this new product, for this new dress, then they require the machine which is associated with the mechanism, and less individuals were required. Less individuals were required. And if they will be utilizing their employees, if they will be utilizing this their employee for the international project, these employees are not having the appropriate experience. These employees are not having the appropriate experience. These employees are who are tackling the Indian customers or Indian market. Now they have to tackle the international market. When they are going for the international market, there are the different regulations from the country to country vary, and there are the different regulations associated with the Indian market, Indian conditions also. That you have get the different licensing over there. That again, that after that the people should be competent enough to talk with the Japanese people there. That the English language is not enough over there. You have to tackle that situation over there. So here that now the situation was there that should we move further or not? So next day the promoter called the meeting of the staff. Called the meeting of the staff. In this meeting, they identified. In this meeting, they identified that the manager of that company, who was a girl, she identified that again. She identified that she told all that we are grateful, that we are happy to get this particular contract. That is good for us, and that is beneficial for us, everyone. That will be beneficial for us. Then what should we do? Then the promoter came with the idea. He thought in the night. Then he told that. Then here, as we are unable to produce this product, it is difficult for us to frame this product. Our company, now that we are interested to give this product to on the contract basis, we will be getting the product on the contract basis, and that will be the only option, because our employees are not competent enough, and our staff is not able to handle our situation on the international level. So that we are thinking that we have to come with a model which is associated with the supplying of the product to the intermediaries or a subcontracting. We will be giving the subcontracting, and we will be giving all the information to the subcontractor that you have to supply the product within 6 week of first assignment, and after that we will be taking some conditions, or we will be implementing some conditions. Now the question was there that this female told that right, we have got that who will be getting the benefit? We are the employee of this organization, and that you are giving this to on the subcontracting, right? But again, the company will be earning what the employees will be getting in this particular thing. So the confusion was there, that how we will be getting benefit? What is the benefit for us? We have to take this in consideration. Whether that if our company is earning and we are not earning, we are not getting, then again how we will be saying this product ours? This is not our product because it is made by some another company. When it is made by some other company, then how we will be managing this? So the question arises that that the people start discussing each other, that we should come with a model which will be helpful for us. Again, for helping this out, that you have to take in consideration what you will be doing with the Indian customers. What you will be doing with the Indian customers, and how you will be tackling the international customer. This is the organizational change, that you require the change within the organization according to the circumstances. According to the circumstances, you have to make some changes within the organization. How you will be making some changes in the organization. You have to take this in consideration. How you will be changing in the organization. So here the question arises that the how you will be managing this. So the solution came by the company or by the people within the organization, that the solution was that we have to take this in consideration, that we will be making or we will be managing all the product ourselves. We will be making the product for ourselves, and how it will be beneficial for us, because here the individual will be trained over there, their task will be changed over there. Some people will be handling the Indian market, and some people will be handling the international market, and again according to that we have to make the segregation over there. Here that change is there within the organization according to the some circumstances. In this example, we came to know that how that what are the issues associated with the organization. Here in this aspect, you come to know that the changes are required according to the situation. So here the changes are required according to the that particular situation. Here the situation occurred. Is it on the basis of the strength of the company? That you have to take that in consideration. Sometimes that different circumstances are and how you are tackling those issues for the benefit of the organization. You have to take those things in consideration. How you will be managing, how you will be tackling the issues in the market in the different areas. So here you have to see that how you will be managing, how you will be tackling the market, how you will be handling the issues in the market. So what are the conditions which are forcing the organization for the change? That here you find that some forces are the external forces and some forces are internal forces are there. External forces are associated with the technology. As I told you that in the Singapore in 1992, the state told every organization of the country that IT will be the preference of all the sectors. There, every individual should be expert in those areas. That the country invested more money on the IT sector. Then they trained their employees, they trained their students in those IT sector, and after that, Singapore became one of the fastest growing IT industry or IT that country associated with the information technology that has emerged over there. So here that this the technology which is changing the organization, which is changing the external side over there. Market conditions that I told that in the present time that you see that market conditions forced us to change our organization structure. Market conditions are forcing us to change our market structure, that the market conditions are available. Here you have to take certain things in your consideration, how the market conditions are supporting, how the market conditions are felicitating that the local conditions or the market conditions, that we have to expand our business, we have to squeeze our business, not only for the the expanding we require the change, we require the change that if you are you are curtailing some of the areas, you are curtailing some of the area for the business, even then you also require certain things in those areas. So you have to take that aspect in your consideration, how these issues are tackled, the external forces in the market, that the social changes in our day-to-day life, our social structure is changing. Social structure is changing, that our life, that we were living in the joint family system, now we are living, either we are living in the joint nuclear family system or the nuclear family system, and the male or the female, they have to migrate from their respective area because of their job, because of their assignment. They have to move from one place to another place. And the females and the males, they are unable to survive their livelihood without the two earning. That now that on the basis of the survival, that on the basis of the market condition, you have to stay in the market, and how you will be earning over there. How you will be earning over there. Again, the social conditions are changing. The social structure is changing. Our we are moving from that society associated with the classes. Now we are moving from caste society to the class society. Now the social changes are occurring in the different areas, and we have to take those issues in our consideration. Again, that the political parties or political channels that are also changing the environment, or also forcing the companies or issues in the market, that you have to take that internal forces. When we talk about the internal forces, that what type of nature of force is available. That earlier that we were having the individual associated with the different type of technical knowledge. We people are less aware about the market information technology rather than the you people, because you have grown in a different generation and we have grown in a different generation. Generation gap will be always there. Again, the generation gap not only with us, with you people also. The generation gap will be always there. Generation gap is not there that it is with us, that we are the older person, that we are the mature person that are over there. Then it will be generation gap will be with us. Generation gap will be with you people also, because you are a young generation, you are a millennial also. Again, that you are associated with that areas, how you are managing, how you are identifying certain things. So here you find that the nature of workforce is changing over there with the changing time. Nature of workforce, the individual who is there in the market or who is there in the company. As I told earlier, we were living in the joint family system. We were living in the villages. Now we have migrated from the village to the urban area. Again, in the urban area also. Then, if both husband and wife are working, then that the nature of workforce is changing. Again, the people, that generation gap is there. New generation is emerging, which is associated with the more right information technology rather than our generation, which is associated with the less information technology. So here that the changes are according to that changes in the management aspect. When that there is the management has changed, management that the organization is getting the older generation to the new generation. That if that father is from the older generation, he has established his business over there, and the new generation is has studied. That if you take the example from the Vaidyanath, earlier that in the Vaidyanath, that the first generation was associated with the traditional techniques, but in the Vaidyanath, when the new generation has come over there, the new their next generation has come, they are qualified in the from the abroad. So then when the management is changed, or when the management is coming with the new blood, or the different blood over there, then the changes are required within the organization. Again, that if you find that there are certain deficiencies in existing system, we find that there are certain deficiencies in our current structure over there. We are not compatible with the external forces. We are not compatible with the external forces. So here we have to take in consideration how we will be managing ourselves in those areas. How we will be managing ourselves in those areas that will be associated, or that is associated with that aspect. How you tackle, or how you will be handling that issues over there. Then how to avoid the development inertia, that you are taking in consideration how the development aspect will be taken care by the individuals in those respective areas. So here you identify certain issues for associated with the development. Then that the different level change, the individual level change, and the group level change, and the organization level change, and then when we are talking about the individual level change, that you are changing my subject. If it is on the basis of the individual level that you are changing my that the that subjects. You are changing my office. You are changing my that work over there. You are changing my assignment. You are changing my tasks that are on the individual level. These changes are on the basis of the individual level changes. That these changes are there in the available with the individual. So here you have to identify that what type of changes are there among the individuals. So we identify that there are the different type of changes are there at the individual level and group level change. And group level change are those change that you are changing the structure of the group. If you are changing the structure of the finance department, in the you are giving the different work to the different individuals, that you are assigning more IT in the finance department, then or you are introducing some new techniques in the finance department, and then you require the change within the group level change is there. So you have to take that in consideration. You have to take in consideration what is the issue, what are the issues associated with those areas, how you will be managing, how you will be tackling those aspects over there. So here you take in consideration. You have to take in consideration what are issues associated with those areas, how you will be managing, how you will be tackling those aspects over there in that respective. So when we talk about the organization, when we talk about the changes, that at the organization level changes, what type of organization level changes are there? Strategic change are those change when you are changing in the organization to the strategy. That we are moving from mechanic system to the organic system. Strategical change. That here you are moving that structure over there within the organization, and you are working according to those aspects. So here, according to that structure, you are framing. You are framing that type of change in that area. Structural change, that you are making the structure according to the review, according to the new requirement. Here you find that the structural change should be there in those areas. So here you find that, where we find that what is the structural change, what is the structural change in that area, that you are that associated with the structure. You are associated that earlier, suppose in my example, that earlier the structure was associated with the Indian customer or Indian market. Now the structure will be according to the international structure. So the structural change is in that context, that when you are redesigning the different departments, when that it is associated with the structural change, that you are associated with that aspect. Process oriented change. Process oriented change is that aspect that you are changing the process within the organization. That you are suppose that any work is moving from a one channel. That one channel was going on, and now you are adopting the multiple channels. That it is process level. Suppose you are supplying through the one intermediaries or one retailer over there, but after the change, then you are supplying with the different that intermediaries or different suppliers. Then that is process related change. The process related change, that earlier we were having only the one retailer over there, now we are having 5 to 10 retailer over there. That means that it is the process is changed over there. Again, that process is there, also the structure is also maybe changed over there. Earlier some individual may be tackling some issues, now another individual may be tackling these issues. So here we have to take that in consideration, how we will be managing, how we will be tackling, or how we will be handling those issues over there. So that if we are associated with that aspect, how you are changing within the organization, that type of changes are required, or that type of changes are there within the organization. So here when we find that what type of changes are there, that in the organization, that how you are making the change within the organization, that you have to take in consideration. Because in the organization you have to make some changes, how you are designing the change, how you are designing the change in those respective area, because you have to take in consideration whether we are going for the planned change, whether we are going for the unplanned change. In the unplanned change, what is the process over there, and how you are making the strategy for the change over there. Earlier we have discussed about the strategical change, that in the strategy you identify that which type of strategy you are making over there, that it is associated with the markets, it is associated with the different areas. And here the organizational change are of two types, that these types are associated with that proactive change and reactive change. Proactive change is those change which are made by the organization in advance. Proactive, when we are talking about the proactive change, these changes are according to the market or according to the situation. Here we are identifying the market according to the proactive, that you are not taking in consideration the other factors, that you are not considering the situation which will be coming. Here you are taking decision in advance. Here you are taking decision in advance. Proactive and reactive. Reactive aspect is that change when you are deciding according to the situation. A situation has occurred. A situation has occurred. Pandemic situation has occurred over there. According to that, now we are reacting according to the situation. Proactive and reactive situation. Proactive situation is available and reactive situation is available, and how this proactive situation will be working over there, and how the reactive situation will be there. So you have to take in consideration how the proactive situation or how the reactive situation will be functioning, or how this situation will be managed by the organization or by the company over there. So when we are taking in consideration how you are making the strategy, for the strategy over there, that in this strategy that you are making over there, you are making a plan. That in the advance you have to make the plan, that what is the that what are the goal of your change, what are the goal of your change, what are the objectives of your change, why you are interested to change. As I told, that whether it is the proactive aspect, whether it is the reactive aspect, or it is associated with the expansion of the business, or it is associated with the squeezing of the business. That you are expanding the business or you are squeezing the business, that is depending upon you and what how your strategy you are making over there. Sometimes the companies are taking in consideration the change agent. Earlier we have discussed the change agent in the development. Here also the change agent may be taken over there, who will be guiding the organization that which type of steps you have to take over there while you are changing the organization. While you are changing that organization, you have to take that in consideration, which type of change will be required. Then after that you have to take in consideration that which type of diagnosis will be there, which type of diagnosis the company require over there, that you are identifying the nerve. जब उस that recently I discussed about the case, then with the company identified that they require to sell their or their dress to the Japanese company. The company that we have to manage on the national level or the international level also. But in the both area, we have to tackle the situation, and according to that, the organization has built a strategy over there. What is the problem? What was the problem? In my example, the problem was that we are associated with the Indian business, and we have to take in consideration the business in abroad, the international business. We have to take that in consideration. We have to take that thing in consideration, how we will be managing, how we are managing those aspects. So here you have to take that thing in your consideration. What is the problem over there? In this, you are selecting the method, whether you are taking the primary data or secondary data. And as earlier we have discussed about these things, that you are taking the action research over there, or you are taking the primary data or the secondary data, which is fruitful for you according to the condition that you are taking out, and how the primary data you will be collecting, whether you are taking the observation method, whether you are taking the the customer survey, or whether you are taking the survey of the employees over there, the survey will be through the online or through the offline. You are deciding the modus operandi over there in that area, that how the methodology you are making over there, and you are developing for the change over there. When you are making the plan for the change within the organization, this is associated with the organization change. Then how you will be changing within the organization, you have to take that in consideration. The changes will be there within the organization. These changes will be there, or how the you will be making the strategy to change that. How you will be making the strategy change that. What will be the strategy to implement the change? Because here you find that different demographic, different individuals are there, and different groups are there, different segment of the employees are there, different type of the views are there among the individual. And why in those areas that you find that some of the individuals are positive and some of the individuals are negative. Some of the individuals are associated with their political aspects, some individuals are associated with their personal objective, some individuals are associated with their group objective. There are the different type of views of the individuals. There are the different type of requirement of the individual. How you will be managing, you have to take that in consideration over there. You have to take that thing in your consideration. Will be managing, how you will be managing that issues over there in those respects. So when we take in consideration over there how you will be managing, how you will be adjusting yourself in those respective areas, you have to take it. Now that how you will be the process of change, what the change will be there, how you will be changing the individuals or the organization. So here the strategy, where we are going over there, what are our product service markets or the differentiator and the priorities are there, or what are our requirement in those areas, process, are we delivering the strategy to most effective and the efficient way. Process, here that what is the process. Now we come with the process. There are the two type of process. While there is the process over there in the organization, we find certain things in the organization. What are those things in the organization? That when we talk about the organization, the change, how the change will be occurring. The change will be occurring according to the different situations over there, or according to the different scenario. What is that situation of the scenario? Situation in the organization, you find that some of the positive persons are there. Some of the positive persons are there. Some of the positive persons are there. Whenever they are coming in the class positively, they are saying good morning sir, good morning sir. They are that either they are writing on the on this message over there, and that type of persons are that you can say that they are proactive. They are active over there and they are positive over there according to the theory X or theory Y. That here that you find that the individual who are positively associated with this. Then these are the forces which are here in the organization. Also, you find the deriving forces. What are those deriving forces? Deriving forces are those forces which are positively working for the organization. The driving forces are those forces which are associated with the organization. They are interested to work in a positive manner. They are interested to work in a positive. Whenever the teacher is starting any job or any assignment, some of the students are always saying that we are ready to over there. We are ready to do this particular assignment. We are that this is that positive aspect of it. That is the driving force for the change. That if we are assessing something in those areas, assessing some areas, then you find that this work will be beneficial. This work is good over there. That you find it. You find here in those areas, you find that this work will be beneficial, or this work is good in those areas. Now, this proactive forces as well as or this are the deriving forces. Now comes the restraining forces. Restraining forces are those forces. Restraining forces are those forces which are associated with the negative feeling. They are creating the hindrance. They are the people like the people of the mature age. We don't want that there should be that some change over there. If we there should be some change, that we have to change ourselves. भैया ऑनलाइन क्लास स्टार्ट करनी पड़ेगी तो हमें भी अपने अपना स्ट्रक्चर चेंज करना पड़ेगा, हमें भी पीपीटी बनानी पड़ेगी, हमें भी वर्क करना पड़ेगा. दैट इज द restraining forces. That we are comfortable in the offline classes. Why we should go online? We have to record the meeting over there regularly, and we have to upload on the website over there. Then this type of that restraining forces are those forces which are associated with that aspect. They are not ready to work according to themselves. They are not coming with a positive. बॉस ने कहा तो कर देंगे, नहीं तो नहीं करेंगे. Or then they are not interested, and that those forces, the restraining forces, then they are coming with that aspect that there should not be change over there. There should not be change over there. And third aspect, and there are the people that who are saying that ठीक है जो हो चल रहा है ठीक है. That type of individuals. कुछ ने कहा कि अच्छा गुड मॉर्निंग करने का मन किया, ठीक है अच्छा देखते हैं, तो उसने कर दिया, बहुत है, हमारा भी होगी गुड मॉर्निंग. मेरे मन में हो गई, किसी के अपने हाथ उसने लिख के दे दिया, किसी ने बोल के दे दिया गुड मॉर्निंग. तो वो हर एक पर्सनैलिटी, हर एक इंडिविजुअल, देयर आर द डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ इंडिविजुअल, एंड द टीचर इज एडजस्टिंग अकॉर्डिंग टू दोस सिचुएशंस. According to those situations, as I told, some of the individuals are ready to work in the different area. Some individuals are not ready to work in some areas. Some individuals are ready, or some individuals are not ready in those areas. How we are functioning in those respective areas. We have to take that in consideration. We have to take that in our consideration. So here, now that you have to move from existing situation to the target situation, then negative thinking, restraining forces, they are more. That suppose both are 50-50%. Both are 50-50% is there. Then that the कि भैया अगर दोनों तरफ 50-50% है तो then you can move over there and you will be trying to more that the 50% that negative forces to the 40%. If the 40%, if the restraining forces are more, अगर restraining forces are more, then you have to take in consideration कि भैया negative point वहाँ पे negative वाले लोग जाते हैं, और that the person that you are that is not negative is not a good word. Better that the people that are not change, because restraining should be there, because restraining is there, but that the person that not much motivated over there, they don't want to change themselves over there. You have to take that up. If balance of both is there, if both are 50, you can change over there. If one part is of 60%, if the positive forces are 60% and negative are 40%, then you can move forward. But if the negative forces are 60 and the positive forces are, that is restraining forces are 60%, and the driving forces are 40%, then you have to wait to that level that you are melting their mind. You have to melt their mind. You have to melt their mind, that will be beneficial for them. That will be beneficial for them. क्या उनका बैलेंस होते हुए now you have to increase it. Now you have to increase that. This type of situation is there. Again, that how you will be changing that situation, that you have to change your individuals over there. You are taking in consideration over there. Now you are changing them according to the new situation. You are giving them the training, as I gave you in the example कि जब उनको जापान का target मिला, then the organization started giving the training to the individuals that you have to you have to prepare yourself according to the international conditions, giving them the training, giving them the resources, that you have to give them the machines according to the new requirement over there. So you can take that in consideration, that this thing will be beneficial for you. This thing will be beneficial for you. How you will be managing, how you will be tackling those issues over there. So here, that when the what are the change of the that the organization change? What are the benefits of the organization change? Then when the benefit of the organization change are there, that you are increasing the quality over there. Better quality is there. The better quality, that you are increasing, enhancing the quality of your product over there. That you are increasing, enhancing the quality of that particular product over there. You have to take that in consideration in some areas. But if you wish to improve your product, then you require some change. कि भैया या तो मशीन नहीं लानी पड़ेगी, या वर्कर को वो काम सिखाना पड़ेगा, and you have to change some ingredients also. So that if you require that productivity is associated with that, you are increasing my efficiency. अगर आपको मेरी efficiency बढ़ानी है, then you have to come with some better resources for me. What are those resources? That you have to give me the better internet facility. You have to give me the better recording tools over there. You have to provide me the better sitting condition over there. Better aspect you have to provide me in those aspects. So here we identify that aspect, how you will be managing, how you will be tackling those issues over there. So here we find that what is the final aspect over there in those respective areas. So in that area, when we talk about the company is modifying in those areas, how the company is modifying in the respective area, and when the company is interested to get more revenue over there, expanding its business in the different areas, or expanding its business in the different markets, expanding its business in the for the purpose of the profit over there, then the change is required. You require the productivity, but your productivity say be that you are able to save on the, because every time क्या भैया हमेशा ये नहीं है कि आप अपने सप्लाई चेन को बढ़ाएं या अपने सेल्स बढ़ाएं. तो कंपनियां सेल्स के साथ साथ अपने जो कॉस्ट को भी कम करने के लिए भी अपने वर्क करती है, सो दैट दे कैन that there is no impact on the consumer, and if you are providing the consumer something at the lower cost, the consumer will be happy over there. तो आपको प्रोडक्ट को की प्राइसिंग कम कर सकते हैं that by utilizing the resources in the respective area. So you have to take in consideration that how we can reduce the price of any product over here, or how we can reduce the cost. Through the cost we can reduce the price. Here that aspect is associated with that aspect. And if you are excelling in some of the area, excelling in my example, their excellency was in the Indian market, and they wish to expand their excellency on the Japanese market. They wish to expand their excellency in the Japanese market. How you will be able to manage, how you will be able to tackle that type of situation over there. If there is the emergency to change in the pandemic situation, that the situation has occurred, we had to change. We were bound to change. We were bound to change in those respective areas. We were bound to change in those respective areas that was associated with us. That was associated with us, that we are able to that we have to change ourselves. We have to change ourselves in those respective areas. So the issues associated with those aspects, and how you will be managing, how you will be tackling certain things in those respects. So here the the cost, as I told, that the cost, you have to reduce the cost, how you will be that you are going for the change for these issues over there that are associated with that facts in those areas. when we are changing within the organization, we have to we have to manage certain things within the organization, because when we are changing within the organization, how it is affecting us within the organization, we have to take that into consideration. Because every organization which is associated with the change, every organization which is associated with the change, how this organization will be, how this organization will be changing itself according to the changing conditions. Then according to the changing condition, how the organization will be working, or how the organization will be functioning in those areas, we have to take that in consideration. Because that the people will be affected, the individuals will be affected by the change. Because if you are changing my working condition, then there will be impact, there will be impact on me, there will be impact on my work over there will be an impact on my colleagues also. Not only I will be that changing myself, but it will be associated with other individuals also. Then how that I will be managed, how I will be tackling certain situations at that time, that we have to take that in consideration. We have to take that in consideration, how we will be managing that type of change over there within the organization. So here we find that how the organizations are changing in those respective areas. So you have to take that in consideration, the changes aspect. That is some part of this is remaining only. I will be discussing it tomorrow. Anything you wish to ask? आपको कुछ समझ में नहीं आया हो या कुछ आपको पूछना हो, then you are ready to reply. कुछ पूछना है? नहीं पूछना? समझ में आ रहा है? Because my syllabus will be completed within 2 days. और जो आपने मटेरियल जो कहा था, मैंने आपको शेयर कर दिया है. जिन स्टूडेंट ने प्रोएक्टिव माने, या चाहे वो उनको रिएक्टिव माने या प्रोएक्टिव माने, that you have to take that in consideration. उस स्टूडेंट ने पहले ही से ही वो मटेरियल देख लिया होगा. काफी स्टूडेंट्स ने देख लिया होगा कि हाँ भाई ये मटेरियल आपके पास आ गया. If you are having some problem on any topic or any area, I will be revising that. I will be revising that particular topic over there. आपको then which type of forces you are there, you have to take that in consideration. Again, as I told that my syllabus is going to be completed within 1 or 2 days. If you feel that any topic is not covered by me, any topic or any issue you are interested to discuss, or which is not discussed by me, please don't be hesitant. Please let me know. अगर आपके पास किसी भी टॉपिक का ये लगता है कि इस टॉपिक का मटेरियल हमें नहीं मिल रहा है, then I am ready to share. उसका मैं आपको जो आपने पीपीटी बना रखी है, I will be sharing. आपको उसके है, but again you need to do some work for this. भाई आप ना थोड़ा सा first you search over there, then you can answer. Again, if you have some confusion on any topic, I am ready to discuss. किसी भी टॉपिक को आपको लगता है कि दोबारा डिस्कस करना चाहिए, तो आई एम रेडी टू डिस्कस. और अभी वो दूसरा प्रोजेक्ट की मैंने आपसे जो बात की थी, जो स्टूडेंट्स मेरे साथ इन्वॉल्व हैं, अभी वो उस प्रोजेक्ट को का प्रोसेस चल रहा है. एंड दैट इज नॉट टोटली वी आर नॉट होपलेस. वी आर स्टिल hopeful that we will be getting some product that project. तो नेक्स्ट क्लास में हो सकता है कि हमें कुछ मिल जाए. हम अभी भी होपफुल हैं कि that we will be getting some project of the international level, so that it will be beneficial for us, for you people also, for me also, and for my institute also. That will be beneficial for us, because क्योंकि उसके बाद क्या हुआ कि हमने वो जो सिलेबस उनको भेजा, या जो उनसे डिस्कशन हुआ, तो अब उन्होंने MBA मार्केटिंग का उन्होंने अप्रूव किया है। मार्केटिंग में कंपनीज के प्रपोजल आ गए हैं, तो मार्केटिंग का में प्रपोजल आ गए, रूरल मार्केटिंग में अभी प्रपोजल नहीं आए हैं। Then these are not associated with the present situation is there. But again, we are hopeful that we will be getting that. Anything? कुछ पूछना है? So thank you everyone. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Have a nice day.